Hey, what's up, Fragrance family? This is Tyler with Simply Fragrances, and today I'm going to be giving you my full review on the new Versace Eros Parfum. So if you want to see what my thoughts are on this fragrance, be sure to keep it right here. Alright guys, welcome back. Like I said, my name is Tyler. This is my channel, Simply Fragrances, where we talk everything fragrance related. We're doing top 10 videos, we're doing fragrance reviews, we're doing weekly rotations, interviews, giveaways, everything that encompasses fragrances you can find right here. So if that sounds like something that you want to be a part of, be sure and hit that red subscribe button. Guys, we are currently at 950. Guys, we are only 50 subscribers away from the 1,000 subscriber milestone and plus the giveaway. So I still got details working in the background on that, so be sure and stay tuned for those to find out what you could win. And if you guys are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for the love and support you have shown this channel. That really does mean a lot to me. I'm gonna get that hair out of the way, and we're gonna go ahead and get on with the video. So full disclaimer, I don't have a bottle. I do have a sample that I got, and I've spent some time with it, and I'm going to give you a review. So I do apologize, I don't have a bottle, but I will leave a picture of the bottle up here in a second so you can see what it looks like. It looks exactly the same as the original Eros, but go ahead and just throw that out there now. I try not to do reviews without it, but I also don't want to spend $140 on Versace right now, and I wanted to see what my thoughts were on it and see how it'll do and see if it's even full bottle worthy. So I didn't want to go ahead and blind buy it without testing it first. So I do apologize for that, but like I said, I'll leave a picture up. So let's go ahead and I'll show you the differences here. There's literally none, but here is a bottle of the new Versace Eros Parfum, and then here is the original Eros. So you can see literally they are exactly the same, no difference in color or design at all. You still do have the Medusa head, and then Eros, when it says Parfum, still same light blue cap with the gold on top. Now, something that I wish they would have done, so I think this would be super cool. So since this is a Parfum, instead of the EDP or even the EDT with flame, they did a red bottle. And so I thought, how cool would it be, instead of doing like a light blue bottle, what if they did a gold bottle with some sort of light blue accent, just to kind of reverse it, to show that it's a little bit more darker, a little bit more rich, a little bit more sophisticated, suave, if you will. So a little disappointed they just kept the same bottle design. And honestly, like, what's up with the just no really announcement? Like, it just kind of like appeared in the stores, like no one really knew what was going on with it. It's still kind of, people are like, man, what are you talking about? The new Parfum, what are you talking about? So kind of weird that Versace, like, this is like, they're pretty much like their line right now. That's the line that they're really spending a lot of time and focusing on. So for them just to kind of like out of the blue drop this, it's just been like, man, what's going on with that? So anyways, we'll go ahead and like I said, that was a bottle. We'll go ahead and get into some of the notes. And what's weird is not really weird, I kind of expected it, honestly. They put some more darker notes in there. They still got the lemon in there, but they took that mint right off the top. So you don't get that mint in the fresh opening that you do with the EDT. Now, for me, I personally like that, but some of the other notes in there, you got some geranium, you got lavender in there, you got amber, you do have some pepper in there, and so you really kind of have, you have some benzoin in there, and so it really has kind of taken that Versace Eros DNA, and as to be expected with any kind of parfum, it just kind of smooths it out. It takes that, that fresh, just boom, punch in your face of the freshness of that sweetness, and it just tones it down, and it makes it just a little bit more, in my opinion, honestly, wearable for, people who aren't in their, early and mid 20s, and it kind of gives the older crowd, if you will, something that if they like that DNA, but they don't like that amped up sweetness, they don't like, just how powerful it is, boom, here in your face, it gives them something to kind of, wear for themselves. And so, honestly, guys, this stuff, go ahead and give it a little spray here. This stuff, man, I actually like this a lot better than the EDT. Now, obviously, the EDT is just a huge hit. I mean, it was a club banger back in the day. I mean, everyone and their brother was wearing this stuff. But with this, it really has taken that sharp sweetness. And I honestly didn't even really notice how sweet Eros was until I compared it to this. And I was like, wow, this is actually a lot better, a lot more smooth, a lot more just darker and richer, as to be expected with, you know, a parfum, you know, release. So it's not that Eros is bad by any means. You know, I love the bright, fresh lemon mint kind of powdery opening that you get, and you know, some of those other citruses that are in there. But with the parfum, guys, there's just that darker, almost like a berry type of resin to it with that lemon, and you get the lavender, the geranium, those peppery nuances in there, guys, and it smooths it out. And it just, I don't know, it just, maybe because I'm almost 30, I'll be 30 here in April, it resonates with me a little bit better. So I do actually like the parfum just a bit better. Now, will I, you know, still wear Eros? Obviously, yes, this stuff is absolutely amazing. I have a full bottle for a reason. I love it, but I do actually think that the parfum bottle, it's full bottle worthy, guys. Like, I like it. Like, I really do. I enjoy it. It's easy to wear. I've gotten some good compliments off of it from my wife. My wife really enjoys it. You know, met up with a couple friends earlier, and they said that they really enjoy it. Man, what are you wearing? Obviously, you know, I have my scent of the day, but I also wear different stuff on my arm as I'm testing it. And at nighttime, that's when I like to, you know, test different stuff that I haven't worn before, wear it around the house, and then if I like it, you know, I'll go out and wear it in public. And I've gotten some pretty good feedback from this. So the longevity, I actually get around 8 to 9 hours, as to be expected. You know, some people that I've talked to who have actually tried it, they get just a little bit longer, but you know, every person's skin is different, so you know, mileage may vary, so to speak. But overall, you know, about 8 to 9 hours, and then the projection that you're gonna get is a good arm's length, at least off of my skin. That's my experience with it. A good arm's length for the first hour to hour and a half, and then it does sit a little bit closer, not much, a little bit closer into the skin, but you're still pushing off a good 3 to 4 inches. You have a nice scent cloud around you. Now, with the scent on this one, I would put this more of a spring into the fall type of vibe. At least where I'm from here in southern Missouri, it does just get a little bit too hot and thick to wear something that heavy in this dead heat of summer. But the caveat to that is, if you want to dress this up and wear it as a date night fragrance into the summer, I definitely think that you could do that. So overall, my top seasons I would put this in would be spring and fall time, but there is a brightness to it. You still get that green apple and that lemon in there to give it that fresh citrusiness. So if you want to wear it in the summer at nighttime as a date night, I think that you'll do just fine. So settings to wear this, guys, I think this is a perfect office fragrance. I think it's even better than the EDT because it's not so loud. It's not, you know, just clonely sweet, you know, as the EDT. And not saying the EDT is annoying or anything like that. It's just, it really does get pretty sweet, and I wasn't aware of that until I compared the two. So anyways, great office scent, great casual scent. You can wear this really anywhere, anytime. I do think that it is, like I said, just best suited for an office type of environment or a date night situation. It can be worn casually, but there's a darkness to this. There's a richness, there's a depth that this one has. There's some legs behind this one, and there's just a little bit more of a sophistication, if you will, behind this to the EDT that just makes me think, man, I want to wear this, you know, for more, you know, dressed up occasions, or like, you know, in a nice button-up shirt with a, you know, shirt underneath, or to a date or something like that. So overall, solid fragrance, guys. I'm gonna give this one an 8.5 out of 10. Now, it's my like style, I guess, if you will. Like, this one's good, don't get me wrong. The projection, the longevity is great, the smell is great, but you know, it's the reason to get an 8.5 is just because honestly, it's not the style that I want to reach for. You know, it doesn't just like wow me right off the bat to where it's like, man, like I just gotta have more of that. So nothing wrong with the fragrance or anything like that, but you know, it's just my overall style. But an 8.5 is definitely nothing to shy away from. So I definitely think that you know, this would be safe to blind buy, but as I always say, always sample everything, see what it's going to do on your skin, see if anything changes, experience the fragrance. And that's something that honestly Justin from Stay Fresh Production, he's really taught me, it's like, experience the fragrance before you give a review, experience the fragrance before you really talk about it. So this stuff, man, it's super solid. I'm probably going to pick up a bottle, and I'll probably wear that more than I will the EDT, but if I want to be a little bit more loud and let people know that I'm there, I'll reach for that EDT. So overall, guys, that is my review of the new Versace Eros Parfum. Definitely recommend it. Right now, the only place I know that it's at is Dillard's. Sephora doesn't have it. Macy's doesn't have it. So if you guys have a Dillard's where you're at, go check it out. Get you a sample of it. They do little samples, obviously, and let me know what you think. So that's gonna do it for this review. So I'll end the video. All right, guys, so that is going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. Here are my thoughts on this. Like I said, I do apologize I don't have a bottle, but didn't want to drop $140 and blind buy something. So but obviously it is pretty awesome, guys. I'm probably going to get myself a bottle. I don't think it's going to be like high priority of like, I got to have this. Now there's some other fragrances that I do want to get a hold of first, but definitely going to pick it up this year, especially with the up and coming spring months coming. So anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Comment down below, guys, if you're excited for this fragrance, if you smelled it. More importantly, I want to know what you guys think. What's your experience been with it? How does it perform off of you? And overall, how did you enjoy the fragrance? But comment down below. I'll catch you guys there, and I'll talk with you there, and I'm going to catch you guys on the next video. And remember, if you love it, wear it.